Well, there's a will, there's a way. So, at Miami, I played 2 years, and I got the opportunity to try out for the team here, and I made the most of it.
That tryout situation,
Right.
You come here, you're not guaranteed anything, so you kind of know you got to make plays that weekend, and you did. So, I mean, how do you approach that weekend?
Well, I approached the weekend by, thanking God for the opportunity. And I just went out there and just started making plays. I started feeling comfortable, and then the rest was history. So.
And you've got a couple University of Miami guys here too.
Right.
Has that helped you? Obviously, Sheldrick was here that first weekend,
Yeah.
and when you have Njoku and a bunch of other guys
Right.
here, does that help you?
Yeah. So with Chalk and Redwine being here, Chalk on the offensive side of the ball and Redwine on the defensive side. So Redwine will help me out during practice, just to keep me motivated, telling me, just keep pushing through. Everything will be all right. So as a corner, I don't want to let him down. He's my teammate that I played with 2 years. So with that motivation coming from him, kind of pushed me to strive to be better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Is it important not to let down after the initial thing?
Oh,
and
for
this
sure.
is really the beginning, and not.
Yeah. Like I said, this. Only thing I did was sign papers. I still got to go out there, fight for a spot, make the 53-man roster. It ain't over. You can't just get your feet in and just start settling. You just got to keep on improving on small things, and that's how you stay in the league.
What are some things you're working on to get where you want to be, which is ultimately on that 53-man roster?
Well, just being more consistent. Coming out, fighting every day, making plays on the ball. That's it.
Were you happy with what you did, particularly minicamp? You made there were some days where it was like, who's that guy?
Yeah, like I said, I just came out of just start feeling comfortable, start making plays. So yeah, I would say I'm very happy with my performance throughout the rookie minicamp.
How do you go into training camp? What's the mindset? What are you thinking, and what do you?
So going to training camp, just making this roster to do everything that I can, so when it's time for the coaches to make a decision, I did everything that I could in my powers.
I actually like those switches.
All right, here's the story on Jhavonte Dean. 6'1", 185 out of Miami of Florida, signed as an undrafted free agent on May 6th. And at practice, the OTAs, he had a couple of interceptions in rookie minicamp and an interception at the end of mandatory handicap.
They keep stats for minicamp?
Now they keep stats for everything. A former player, this is a player who, I'm calling him a former player, but he didn't quite make the NFL. Do you still call him a player? If they almost make the NFL?
A former near player.
A former near player said in practice he'd get into these sprints against two other guys that he knew were faster than him, but he wanted to stand out some way, so he would dive across the finish line, even though he might have been 20 yards behind. But the coaches always remembered him and what number he was.
Well, that's how you get known. You do stuff like that.
Unbelievable.